Well, the question is, will AI or artificial intelligence harm our civilization? I'm pretty sure many people may think that this won't be an issue because, they may believe that AI will only lead to progress of our human civilization. It's understandable that people may think the more advanced AI gets, the more civilized our society would be. That's partly true, but not entirely accurate, because only technology that actually benefits us will promote civilization. For technology that is harmful, it will only lead to negative consequence. So when I look around my environment, especially in school or on social media, there are a lot of students who obviously started to use AI, ChatGPT, to do their homework. I remember my teacher telling us that half of her class got 0 on their paper because it was AI generated. And just like what one of my classmates say, if those students choose to use ChatGPT 4, or be a little smart, try to edit it a little bit, then the teacher might not be able to catch it. But if we think about it, this is just a sign showing that students can be heavily depending on AI to do their work instead of using their brain, much like getting too attached to a bad habit. So our civilization builds up over generation. Creativity and innovation plays a really critical role in this process. Americans in particular are really good at coming up with new ideas and making them work. But do you know how we develop such innovative abilities? They're not something that we're born with, they're nurtured from a young age. Especially during our teenage year, like from 12 to 18. That's when our critical thinking, creativity, and decision-making skill starts to form. If we miss the window or use the wrong education method during this time frame, it can greatly affect our ability to innovate. This is evident in some countries like China, where students were taught to only memorize and pass exam in a very repetitive way. Like if you have one word to learn, all you do is write it 100 times. How to write better essays? Memorize 100 other essays that other people wrote. It does not involve any creativity or critical thinking skills. With this education method, even the most intelligent students can lose its creativity after going to school like that for 12 years. As a result, China, the so-called civilized society, with such high population, never really produced much groundbreaking invention or win any Nobel Prize. On the other hand, education system like American school offer a wide range of objects to choose, which helps students to develop various skills and interests, which is the foundation for invention. And also many classes use project-based learning (PBL) to foster a critical thinking, teamwork, innovation environment. But artificial intelligence might put this approach at risk. If students get used to relying on AI, it could be very hard for them to let go. Our creativity comes from our brain, which is like a muscle that can get weaker if we don't exercise them. For example, when people are in the dark for too long, their eyes can get adapted to the darkness, and if they suddenly see a bright light, it will be very painful. When AI does all the thinking for us, it's like living in the dark. Our brain doesn't receive the mental exercise to keep our creative abilities strong, just like our eyes needing lights to keep it working. Over time, creative abilities can be weakened or diminished because it's not being used. Also, when seeing such a powerful tool, it's easy to feel powerless and lose motivation for learning, because it doesn't matter what the subject is. It's pretty much impossible for students to outpace AI's knowledge. It has the entire internet and data which human gave. And this situation applies to most ordinary people because, not everyone have the passion or the goal to be the person who invents or develop AI. If we don't have laws to protect students' interests, American high schoolers can lose much of its innovative potential in the coming years. The other problem we have is internet addiction. Even without AI in the past, people can already be addicted to their phones or social media, but with AI being applied to games or social media, it can be even more fun, like recommending the contents that you like, and then games will be even more real, which will bind our mind even more. Before too long, students can be addicted to artificial intelligence or the social media games that use artificial intelligence. So guys, if we let this happen, can we still call ourselves a civilized society? It's time to take action and reach out to our lawmakers, using our voice and rights to demand regulation for AI. I have talked about more details regarding this in my past few videos. So basically, it's about writing a letter to our governments, which I've already written as a template letter that will be in my description below. Either way, thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you and have a nice day.